Hello, hello. Y'all, come on in, say hello to me. I am really excited to be doing this training for you. You guys, this is the last training I'm going to be doing all year. So give me just a second. I'm still setting things up. I'm looking over here on Facebook. I'm making sure that I've got the correct link and I'm going to message that to everybody who signed up to be here. Let me see if that works. And we're going to get started. Today, we are going to talk all about designing your profitable program for 2023. So, y'all, I'm just messaging everybody who signed up, making sure they've got the right link. And we're going to get started in about 10 seconds. You guys, while you're waiting for me, give me a message. I want to hear from you. What are you looking forward to learning the most from this training? So, why did you sign up? Tell me why you said yes, you want to come to this training. Tell me what you're hoping to get out of being here today. So, I want you to put that in the comments for me while I tag everybody that's signed up and make sure we get everybody over here to the right link. I got some good stuff for you guys today. And usually Terry would do this kind of stuff for me, but she is not here with me today. All right, that's enough of that. We're going to get started. All right. Hello. So did you put in the chat for me yet? Did you tell me why did you sign up? What are you hoping to get out of today's training? That's what I want to hear from you. So let me know in the comments what you're hoping to get out of today's training. That is what I want to know. I'm going to wait for you until you do. Today, we're talking about designing your profitable program for 2023. Now, you're going to see in the description of this talk, I've given you a notes document. Go ahead and grab that, and then I'm going to tell you how to use it in just a second. If you are feeling unsure about what to offer your current clients and your future clients to get them results for what they're looking for in the new year, new me rush, you're in the right place because I'm about to teach you the exact steps to get crystal clear on what your perfect future buyer wants, what your current clients want, and even in a lot of cases, what your past clients want. I want to help you eliminate the guesswork and sell your profitable program straight to the right clients. Maria says she's hoping for a fully scheduled roadmap for 2023 and she is running to meetings, but some of this she will catch in the replay. So, here are your takeaways from today's talk. What I want you to walk away with is number one, I want you to have designed your no proof offer. I'm going to teach you how to write a program that is so good they feel silly saying no. So, whether you are re envisioning your current program or whether you're writing a completely new program, maybe it's something that you're just going to offer to your new year, new me people. Maybe it's just a way to re-look at what you already do. I want you to know proof that offer so that it is so good and so targeted and so just right for your perfect future buyers that they would feel absolutely silly saying no. And the second thing I want to do with you today is I want to identify and locate your perfect future buyers so that you can start conversations and make sales without creating complicated and expensive sales funnels, without spending a dime on ads. You guys know, because you hear me talk about it all the time, I am not a big believer in putting an investment in front of getting clients. I was just talking to my Crush the Rush participants about this today. I was telling them that the steps to bootstrapping are really simple. There are four steps to bootstrapping. The first is planning, and then the second is asking for the sale. So I want to tell you how to find those perfect future buyers and ask for the sale so that you don't have to spend all of your time and your hard-earned money on creating funnels and doing ads when you have no assurance that those things are going to bring a return on your investment. Now, I know what you're thinking. Right now, you're thinking, Kelly, I don't have an audience. I don't have anybody to sell to. The truth is, whether you recognize it or not, you have got a hot audience. You have got people in your personal profile, in your personal life around you, people who go to church with you, who have little league with your kids, who are interacting with you on social media, who are just watching, who are interested in what you have to offer. You have people in your life that have worked with you in the past. If you're a group fitness instructor, you have people who have taken classes from you in the past. If you're a personal trainer, you have people who have trained with you in the past. You have past participants and clients who are interested in working with you, who want what you have to sell them in January. You have heavy engagers on social media who want what you have to sell to them in January. It's not about audience. The mindset shift here is that a smaller audience is actually easier to activate. So you can build your refined program or your new program around that smaller, refined audience of people who are just right to work with you right now. The other thing you might be saying to yourself is, I don't really have a specialty. So you might be thinking, I've heard you say that the profit is really in specialization, and I don't really have a specialty. I don't have a specialized result that I offer. So the truth is that your specialty lies in your purpose. And I'm going to give you a definition right now of purpose. I want you to jot this down somewhere because it is so good. Your purpose is your specialty, and your purpose is your passion plus your personality. That's it. What do you love, and how can we sprinkle your personality into that? The mindset shift here is that today, right now, this stuff I'm about to teach you, this is an opportunity to work on exactly the program that you want to deliver, and deliver it to the people you want to work with without restrictions. So, this is a time to reframe everything that you're doing to serve your happy journey. Because you hear me say it all the time, an unhappy journey will never lead to a happy ending. Now is the time to create the program and work with the people who are part of your happy journey. That's the way that you're going to have the best 2023, the best year you have ever had. Okay, so before we go into the lesson, I want to show you how exactly to work with the notes document that I've given you. So I've put the link to the notes document into the top of the description of this session. Let me also put it in the notes here in StreamYard, and I'll make sure that's going everywhere we want it to go. And let's take a look at this together. All right, so when you click the link that I've given you for the notes document, you're going to get a screen that looks a little bit like this. It says copy document. Let me make this a little bigger here. So it says copy document, and you're going to make a copy. So you're going to click make a copy. And when you do that, my clicker is not working. Oh, it's taking a second. So it's thinking about it. Okay, so when you do that, it's going to make a copy of this document for you, and then it's going to open up and look something like this. So you see Crush the Rush, you see Fit Pros Connect, and you see at the top it says copy of notes. You can name this whatever you want. This document is now yours. You can always find this document at docs.google.com. So if you go up here to the very top of this screen that I'm showing you, you can see it says docs, DOCS, .google.com. So whenever I share a Google document with you and you make a copy of it, it is now yours to keep and you can do whatever you want with it. So I've designed this notes document here so that you can take notes as I talk. So the way that I envision you using this is that you can either take it and print it out on your printer and then you can write in it on paper, or you can select these lines that I've put in here and then you can just type in there. So you can do it however you choose. And then down here, I've given you some notes areas where you can just type in your notes. And everything that you're doing, if you stick to that kind of plan, will be blue. And so you'll remember what I said and what you wrote. So that is a little bit about how to use that notes document. Let me know if you guys have questions. You guys know these sessions are really informal. I want you to be able to use this however you want, and I want you to be able to submit your questions as you've got them. Okay, so here's the first thing I want to talk about with you guys. Now that we've got the notes document out of the way, when people are not buying your program, when you are not making sales, there are only three variables that can be changed in order to start making sales. So, only three things can be different. There are only three levers that you can pull. Your mind drama will tell you all kinds of things. So your mind drama is going to tell you all of the worst things about yourself, all of your kind of like worst case fears, worst case scenarios. Your brain is going to tell you things like, my email sequence isn't right, my marketing isn't right, or it might even offer you thoughts about you as a person. Let me make sure this thing is using the right microphone because it looks like it disconnected. There we go. All right. So your brain is going to offer you thoughts about you as a person, you as the way that people feel about you, your marketing, your brand, your website, your emails, your ability to write copy. It will tell you all of the worst things about yourself. This is what your brain does. Your default thoughts, especially when we're talking about lack or not having enough or wanting more, your default thoughts will always be about the worst of you. That's just what your brain does. I want to offer you a new thought, and it is this: 90% of the default thoughts your brain will offer you around your business, especially in conjunction with any kind of lack or need, are false. Let me repeat that. 90% of the default thoughts your brain will offer you around your business are false. The only thoughts that we can rely on when we are feeling stress, when we are feeling lack, when we are feeling need, are the thoughts that we think intentionally. So you got to think new thoughts. So we tell ourselves that it's all about us. We tell ourselves that it's all about the program, that everything's wrong, everything needs to change. We need to do more work, we need to take more action. The truth of the matter is this: it's either the audience is wrong or the offer is wrong. The messaging around the offer is wrong. The other variable is your program, but it is never the program. We like to think it's the program because the program is the thing that we can most easily control. It is almost never the program that is wrong. So let's dig into that. Let's talk about the audience. So your audience is anybody who is looking for the result that you offer right now. You want to be talking to the people who are looking for what you do right now. Think of everybody in the world that wants the result you offer. So let's say in January, you have decided you're going to do a new year, new me weight loss challenge. And you're going to lead people through workouts and maybe you're going to do some nutrition sessions. Think of everybody in the world that wants that result. If you try to go out there and speak to everybody in the world that wants that result, your message is going to fall flat because it's too broad. So now think of everybody that wants that result and then think about the people that you can help the most. And hint, ding, 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 it's usually the person who is very similar to you. People work with people they know, like, and trust. So your audience is most likely very similar to you. And that's especially true if you're just starting out and you haven't really defined your audience yet. You can start by defining yourself. So when we talk about audience for this program, are you speaking to the people who want the thing? And are you speaking to the people who want the thing right now? Right now. Are they looking for it right now? So you guys know I used to work in marketing and in websites. And so I did a lot of search engine optimization. And in search engine optimization, there's this whole concept around sets of keywords that show where somebody is in their customer buying journey. How close are they to making a decision? Because what people will do is they will start by researching. So they'll start by kind of like being out there and looking at different things. They might join Facebook groups that are like really general, like weight loss support, or they might be out there like looking at different exercise programs, looking at different nutrition programs. But you know, first of all, that you specialize in a specific type of nutrition program. Maybe you only work with vegans. Maybe you lost your weight doing keto. Maybe you teach bar and you lost some weight during keto. So your program is going to be bar and keto. So you can start to look for people who are interested in bar. You can start to look for people who are getting more information about keto because they are closer to making a decision, to buying. So are you speaking to the people who want the thing right now? That's the first lever that you can pull if you feel like you're not making sales. The second lever is around the result. What result are you promising within your program? The result is the message. The result is the offer. The result is the simplest change that you can offer someone. So, we as fitness professionals and wellness pros, we get all in our heads about the result because we know that we can change somebody's life completely, right? We know that what we do improves lives. That if you start working out, your health outcomes are going to change. Your numbers at the doctor are going to change. You're going to sleep better. You're going to have a better appetite. You're going to have a better sex life. You're going to have all the things, right? But people come into these programs looking for one thing. So I often tell the story of when I was in my last corporate job. I was really really unhappy and I was self-medicating with food. I would constantly be like at Starbucks and getting a chocolate milkshake and getting a snack and I was just constantly self-medicating with food and it was a really bad situation. I was gaining weight like crazy. And every morning I would wake up and I wouldn't think like, how am I going to get out of this miserable job situation? Or how am I going to fix the things that are, happening in my life that are making me feel out of control and causing me to overeat? I just would think, what in the world am I going to do about this weight? How am I going to fix this problem today? How am I going to start fixing this problem today? So if you were able to come to me at that time and say, I can come beside you and help you stop overeating, I would have paid you anything. Your people want what you have to offer, and your job is to get very specific about what you have to offer. What is the result that they get from working with you? The result is the simplest change that you can offer. So the truth is, I needed to overhaul my whole life, but I needed to start somewhere. And I needed to start by well, the start for me was getting rid of the job, but that was one way to do it. Another way would have been to stop emotional eating and then really start to look at the other stuff, right? So, what is the simplest change that you can offer someone that could have the most profound results for them? What I don't want you to do is to think about your program in terms of all of the health outcomes that they will get from working with you, all of the results that they'll get from working with you, because it's too much. You can't go to an audience and talk about all the results. You need an endpoint. So figure out what that one most profound, most simple result is and go from there. Okay, so we've talked about the two levers. We've talked about your audience and we've talked about your result or your offer or your message, however you want to look at that. The third piece is your program. So we always want to tell ourselves that it's the program that's not selling. We have control over the program. We can change the program at any given moment. And ding, 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 that's the problem. That is the problem so often because we do change the program constantly, thinking that's going to be the thing that opens the door to sales. Here's the thing, your job is to help them believe that your program is the thing that will work when other things have not. Your job is not to redefine the program every 10 minutes. Your job is not even to make the program be the thing that feels comfortable or convenient or intuitive to them. Your only job is to make them believe as much as you believe in the fact that your program will work for them because they've been out there trying all the things already. They've been out there doing keto on their own, doing vegan cooking on their own, doing bar on their own, doing CrossFit on their own, whatever. They've tried the things. Your program will be sold on your belief that this is the thing. That is why they will come in. When you believe it, you can carry them into believing it. And when they believe it, they have a higher chance of making it happen because their belief will carry them into the result. Cognitive dissonance, when your heart wants to believe it and your head doesn't, or your head believes it but your heart doesn't, that's what's going to contribute to failure. So your belief in your program is the first step. So document your program and be done with it. Know that it's the thing. Know that you are the person that will stick with them until that is the thing. It's not about making the right program, it's about making the program right. All right. So, I'm going to talk about one more thing when we talk about designing these programs for January. You guys, is this helpful? Give me some comments here. Let me know if you're getting a lot out of this and let me know what questions you've got. I am here for you. This is the last training I'm going to be doing until January 5th. I'm not doing any new podcast episodes. I'm not doing any Facebook live sessions with you guys, nothing. So, so get everything you can out of this right now. All right. I want to talk about one more thing. I want to talk about guarantees. So when I talked about no proofing your offer, a primary way, a really great way to no proof that offer is to make that feel risk-free for them. When you make it feel risk-free, you let them borrow your confidence that this is the thing. I just told you the program is sold on your confidence, on your belief that this is the thing. So when you can make a guarantee, you're telling them, girl, I got you. Dude, we're going to do this. It's fine. They're all nervous and worried about making an investment. You're going to be like, we got this. We got this. It's fine. And you do that by making it feel risk free for them. Now, I know what you're thinking, money back guarantee. You do not have to offer a money back guarantee in order to offer a guarantee. There are other types of guarantees. You can offer to keep them in the program until they lose 10 pounds. You can offer to give them extra personal sessions if they're not making progress. You can offer to put them into different, I don't know, do like a personal trainer in the up your pocket thing where they can text you every 10 minutes about their food choices. I've seen those work really effectively, y'all. But charge a premium for them, please. Okay, so you can offer a guarantee and you can get creative, and it does not have to be a money back guarantee. You can offer a money back guarantee, and that is great. People do love those, and they do not ask for refunds as much as you think they do. Here's the thing. In order to activate any kind of guarantee, your people have to have shown up and done the work. So, what you're saying when you make a guarantee is if you show up and do the things that I'm telling you and asking you to do, I will guarantee the results. And if you don't get the results, I will give you XYZ. But that give you XYZ does not have to be money. And they have to show up and do the things. Let me know if you guys have any questions about that. Here's the thing. I know making a guarantee is super scary, and that is okay. It's okay for that to feel scary to you, especially the first couple of times. Believe me when I tell you that guarantees are almost never activated, because when someone comes in and doesn't get the results, it's not because you overpromised. It's because they didn't show up and do the work. And they're not going to come to you and ask for a refund if they didn't show up and do the work. They're not going to come to you and ask for extra personal training sessions if they didn't show up and do the work. They're not going to ask you for extra personal attention if they're not willing to show up and do the base level work that you've already assigned. So, make a guarantee a part of your offer, because it will make a difference in your sales. Okay, y'all. So, this is the last free training I'm going to be doing until January 5th. On January 5th, I'm going to be offering a 2023 planning session, and I'll be running that very similar to how I did the KO and Q1 planning session. So, we're going to sit down and we're going to go through the calendar. We're going to plot out all of the marketing events. We're going to plot out all of the seasonal stuff, all of the personal stuff. We're going to make sure that we've got your 2023 on track so that you can systematize and get results quicker, easier, stress-free. But I do have one other way, and it is the best way going to work with me to get ready for the January New Year's resolutioners rush. That is the Crush the Rush 5-week program that is going on right now. So, Crush the Rush is my program that I designed to get your January booked out with a wait list. We are going to create your roadmap to profit in 2023 and start creating income now, even while you've got a glass of eggnog in your hand. It's 5 weeks, 1 hour a day to perfect and pre fill your January program. I want you to put everything in place now so that you can crush the January New Year's resolutioners rush without sacrificing your holidays. So here are the things we will not be doing in Crush the Rush. And you guys, I know I have a lot of Crush the Rushers watching, so please put in the comments. I know you guys are getting so much out of it and you are loving it. So I would love for you to comment and let people know how much you're getting out of this program already just 3 days in. So the things we won't be doing, we're not going to learn any new tech. We're not going to talk about delivery platforms. We're not going to talk about funnels. We're not going to talk about email sequences. I will enable you. If you have those things in place, I will show you what to do with them and how to make them sing for you. But if you don't have them in place, those are not the things that are going to get you the sales right now. If you don't have those things in place already, they're not. Sales and tech are completely two different things. Yes, the tech can make the sales go faster, but they are not the thing that will make the sales. So I'm not going to teach tech. That's not what we do in a 5-week crash course. I'm going to teach you how to friggin' make some money. I'm going to teach you how to fill up your January. I'm going to teach you how to get your bills paid. I'm going to teach you how to take some time off without having to stress about friggin' sales. We are not going to be doing logos and design elements and customer avatars and branding and about statements and all the visual design stuff, all of the branding stuff. Branding is marketing. Marketing is step 4 when you're bootstrapping a company. We are going to stay in step 1, 2, and 3, which is planning, asking for the sale, and what's number 3? I'm blanking. We're going to stay in the first steps of bootstrapping. Marketing only comes later when you're ready to leverage and move faster. We are not going to spend the whole month posting on social media. This is not about creating the perfect social media post that brings in all of the clients, right? You see so many business coaches out there saying, "Oh, I taught one post and this person made this much money." Those are like little tricks and tactics, and that's not what we're going to do. What we are going to do is create the assets, scripts, and momentum you need so that you can finish 2022 strong by onboarding new clients now. And we're going to prepare to crush during January New Year resolution rush by planning and selling the perfect future offer to your perfect future clients during their most motivated time of the year. So here's what you can expect to get from that program if you choose to jump in with me. You're going to perfect your program, whether it's a refined version of your current program, a new program, or a special New Year, New You transformational program. You're going to pre-sell that program now with specially designed December sessions to create extra revenue. And then we are going to plan the low tech, high leverage marketing campaign that bucks all of the current trends and instead catches the attention of your perfect future buyers. So it's going to be 5 weeks. And here's how it works. You get access to my entire accelerator curriculum. So a lot of you have considered joining the accelerator in the past. You may have felt like it was a little bit too much of a commitment time-wise. You might have felt like it was a little bit too much of a commitment money-wise. This gets you 5 weeks access to the entire accelerator curriculum and the support within the accelerator. So you get to come to office hours, you get to attend the sales office hours that are inside the curriculum, all the things. Plus, we are doing 10 specially designed lessons that will ensure you plan and sell the perfect offer to your perfect clients during this most motivated time of year during December. So we're doing those special lessons this week, and then we're doing those special lessons the week between Christmas and New Year's. They are all recorded. They are less than an hour, and then I stay on for co-working time until you guys are done with me. So we've done 3 lessons so far. They were all a half an hour long, and then we did about an hour of co-working time, and you can stay or you can drop in and out of the co-working. It's whatever works for you. You've got access to me and to Terry through the direct messages. You have got all the support you need. So 10 specially designed lessons to perfect the offer and get your perfect future clients onboarded now. My guarantee for this program is that you will make your money back, or I will continue to work with you until you do. That's my guarantee. I'm going to keep you in the accelerator until you make your money back. Now, I want to be really clear, y'all. This is not the accelerator, and it's not the accelerator light. This is a crash course. It's designed to get you ready to onboard your perfect future clients now during their most motivated time of the year. And my intention is that you will make so much progress that you will beg to stay with me for the full program, where I can teach you to leverage everything that you learn during this crash course so that you can go faster and serve more clients. The accelerator is designed for you to make an extra $50,000 to $100,000. I want to ascend you into the accelerator by giving you proof of concept during this crash course. And I want you to stay in the accelerator because you love the support and the lessons that you're getting so much. So I want you to keep access to all the support because you've made so much money and so much progress that you do not want out. Oh my gosh, such a good comment. So 3 days in, this is one of my Crush the Rushers making a comment in Facebook. 3 days in, and I have already accomplished more than I did for 3 months before Crush the Rush. That's what we're doing, y'all. I'm telling you, the momentum is insane. The mood in the room is crazy, y'all. It is so, so good. If you join right now, you get access to the 3 lessons we've already done, of course, plus the fast track session that we did last Friday. And plus, I will do, if you join right now while I'm talking before this session is over, I will also give you a personal session with me to make sure that you catch up on those first 3 lessons and to make sure that the plans that we're making are the ones that are best for you and your specific business and your stage of business. So this is the thing that's going to get you going faster. It's not going to get you into the leverage and scale phase of building your business. That's what we do within the accelerator. But this is going to get you momentum, and it's going to get you the cash injection and the revenue spike that you need. So if you've done the Kickstart day with me, if you've done the VIP in the Serve Lead Sell, you know the difference between a cash injection and your core revenue. This is going to set you up for a better year by getting you momentum. So go to learn.fitprosconnect.com/CTR and you'll see all of the information. Right here is the link. So if you see where I'm pointing with my finger, it's learn.fitprosconnect.com/CTR. And that's where you're going to get all the information, including the price. I'll tell you the price. It's $1,650. So it's $1,650. There is a 2-pay payment plan in there. So you can do 825, 825, and that's the price. So here's the thing. You guys, during January, your people are going to buy from someone. I want that someone to be you. I want you to make the money and get the clients and get the coaching expertise from coaching the people through the program that you envision, that you want to be coaching them on. I want to get that for you during the January New Year's resolutions rush. I am so confident that I can help you prepare successfully that I'm willing to make this special offer so that you can make it happen. This is a specially designed session. I've never done anything like this. It's a small group cohort. It's 10 special lessons plus all of the support and all of the curriculum inside the accelerator. You show up and do the work, and if you do not make the investment back, I'm going to keep you in the accelerator program, including one-on-one coaching, until you do. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. I know you're thinking January is too busy. I don't want to do a 5-week crash course right now. I don't have an hour a day to dedicate to this. You guys, the truth is, planning for January is not optional if you're in this business. This is going to be something that you have to do every year. You've got to plan for January. You've got to have an offer to put out there, and you've got to have some marketing that brings your people in every single year. If you don't, you start the new year behind because this is when we make our money. This is like Black Friday for us. This work that you do within this 5-week crash course, you will use time and time again. You are going to spend time during December planning your January, or you will plan to fail to onboard your best clients during their most motivated time of the year. So, the awesome thing about this program is that you will use the limited work hours that you do want to work during December in tasks that are proven and guided by an expert who has done it, which is me, and supported by peers working toward the same goals. You guys, I am the only coach in the business that has 20 years in marketing and in online marketing and 20 years in the fitness business. I worked in both at the same time. I'm not 100 years old, I promise. And you're also probably thinking, I don't have any money right now. That's the problem, right? How do you get these businesses to the place where they're making enough money to support these development type things that we want to be doing? You are going to spend to get your clients. You're either going to spend with your time or you're going to spend with your money. This program, 1650, we are going to create your January program together. The programs that my clients create are usually between $400 to $1,000 a month. So we're talking transformational programming. We're talking programming where people are doing personal sessions. We're talking high level programming that is profitable. So $400 to $1,000 per client per month. That means if I can help you onboard 2 to 4 clients, you have made your investment back. I'm so confident that you will make your money back during this 5 weeks that if you don't, I'm going to keep you in my accelerator program until you do. And you guys know that accelerator program is not cheap. That is high level, high value stuff. So if this money is not money that you've made in your business and you're thinking you're going to have to take it out of the holiday budget or you're going to have to put it on a credit card, then you need this more than anyone because your business needs to be making enough so that you can be putting money aside for future opportunities like this. Coaches have coaches. And the best way for you to move faster and surer and more confidently and more effectively is to have a coach. I'm going to teach you how to ensure your business is making the money for you to take advantages of opportunities like this in the future. If I told you I was going to sell you a $20,000 diamond for $1,650, you would figure out a way to buy it and then you would turn around and sell it for $20,000. I am telling you, I can help you make way more than $1,650 and keep going and keep this knowledge onboarded and use it month after month, year after year. And I know you guys are thinking you've got family obligations, you've got all the things that take up all the time during December. I told a story the other day. I'm going to tell it again. So, when I was in college, I was assigned a term paper, and I'll never forget. I didn't do it. Right? How many had that experience? Didn't do the term paper until like the week before. So the term paper was coming due. I had read the book, but I hadn't started writing. And I needed all this historical information. It was on Gone with the Wind. And so I literally went into the library and I stayed in the library for 26 hours straight until I had this term paper written. Tasks expand to meet the amount of time you allot for them. So if you've got extra family obligations and you've got all the things that you need to do during the holidays, it's going to narrow the amount of time that you have for working on the things in your business during December, which means that having guidance is more important than ever. So inside the Crush the Rush program, we're going to take all the time off and we're going to do the work in a guided fashion. So you avoid wasting your time and energy on the wrong things. I'm going to give you the tasks and I'm going to give you the templates and I'm going to give you the scripts. This is actually a great thing when your time is limited and you have obligations because you're going to avoid working on things that expand to fill the amount of time that you give them both within the hour a day and within the 5 weeks, because 5 weeks is just enough time to kick you in the butt. And I know you want to take time off. You're going to take time off either way. If you attended the planning session the other day, we talked about the fact that the personal always overtakes the business, whether we want it to or not. You're going to take time off either way. So, this program is built to maximize your time off and get you the extra income coming in so that you can take time off with less stress and more freedom. So we have planned lesson weeks, and then we have planned weeks between the lesson weeks where you will do your work independently. The lesson weeks are specially designed to, and they're scheduled to maximize the work that you'll get done during that time and then accommodate for the time off. So, of course, we're not doing lessons right around Christmas Eve. Of course, we're not doing lessons on New Year's. I want you to enjoy those holidays, but I want you to enjoy those holidays without stressing about your to-dos or about money. Because January is coming and it's like the Black Friday for the fitness and wellness pros. If you don't make money during this time of the year, you are going to spend the rest of the year trying to catch up. Okay, so if you join right now before I finish this session up, I'm going to give you a special session with me. On top of that, you've got the 10 lessons, you've got the access to the accelerator, you've got a special fast track session within Crush the Rush, where we mapped out the plans to onboard the 3 new valuable committed clients now during December in order to jumpstart that revenue. And then on January 15th, I'm going to hold a special session around client retention because we know you're going to onboard a shit ton of people because you're in Crush the Rush and they're going to try to start dropping like flies by Valentine's Day. The truth of the matter in fitness and wellness is that we deal with 25 to 75% attrition any single month. New clients are your most expensive clients to find and to onboard. So, your best revenue strategy is retention. So, we're going to do a special retention session just within the Accelerator and the Crush the Rush program around client retention on January 15th. Okay. So that's the information that I've got for you. That's the Crush the Rush program. That's where you are going to take 5 weeks to really get ready for January and onboard clients now and well into January. You're going to get all of the accelerator resources and access to me and access to Terry and the scripts and the templates and the 10 special designed lessons around Crush the Rush. Here's the link. It's learn.fitprosconnect.com/CTR, like Crush the Rush. My clients that have already joined are already getting results. It is amazing. The interaction, the mood in the room, just incredible. Come and be a part of it. You do have the time to make this happen. This is doable. And now is the best time. Now is your time. All right. So if I don't have any questions coming in, I'm going to stick around for just a minute or two. That is what I have got for you. Y'all, I love you. Have an awesome holiday. I cannot wait to serve you next year, and I will see you inside Crush the Rush.